Hey
Mavs!
Happy holidays and welcome back to MavTV. My name is Enola Potter.
And I'm Jacob Morales.
In this week's episode, we will be discussing our new D&D club,
How students deal with stress during finals,
our football team making it to state,
your daily dose of Dunkin.
and a very special announcement at the end.
This is MavTV!
How do you deal with stress during finals week?
I just kind of, make sure I study a lot and have everything down. No surprises.
How do you deal with stress during finals week?
I just make sure I study beforehand.
How do you deal with stress during finals week?
I try to find an outlet and do something that I enjoy. For me, that's choir, so I try to make time to also do something I enjoy.
How do you deal with stress during finals week?
I make sure to get a lot of sleep so I'm well rested.
How do you deal with stress during finals week?
Trying to deal with stress during finals week is really hard for me. I usually just play 7 hours straight of Stardew Valley personally, just to get my mind off things before I have to study 5 hours straight. But I do pull an all-nighter, and I just tell myself that I'm gonna get through it.
I just sleep a lot because sleep always makes my brain work better. So I just try to sleep as much as I can.
Well, I see you kids getting stressed about it, so I try to push you guys along to do your best. Come on, guys, everybody pass their classes.
Dungeons & Dragons is a fantasy tabletop role-playing game. Led by the Dungeon Master, or the Story Curator, players take turns telling a story, creating characters, battling enemies, and rescuing others.
My name is Mr. Gideon Matchey. I'm a band director, choir director, and general music teacher here at Mead High School. On top of that, I run the D&D club with Miss Tima here at Mead.
I'm Miss Tima. I'm an English teacher here at Mead. I help Mr. Matchey lead D&D club.
I am Sam Dahlman, and I'm a freshman.
My name is Malcolm, and I'm a junior.
My name is AJ, and my grade is 9th grade.
D&D has been in my life since even before the pandemic. It really kicked off for my friend group and I during the pandemic when we had tons of extra free time, and it'd be such a great time for us to socialize, to get to know each other.
For me, Dungeons & Dragons, it's more than just a hobby. It's a way of connecting with my peers. I really like playing with people close to me, and it feels more of a way to connect with each other.
We have some DMs that are super spirited, other DMs that are kind of immersive. They really take their players into it, and so Matchy and I have kind of tried to look at those different DMs, Dungeon Masters, who they kind of lead the story, and mix them so we have a matching of different personalities.
With this club, there's so many different personalities, but it adds to the adventure of D&D. It's just really fun to see how other people react to different situations.
Creativity is something that can be taught, but more than anything, it needs to be exercised. Much like music and the arts that really hone those creative skills, D&D does that very, very well, exceptionally well.
You have to be really creative. If you want to create a campaign in the first place, you have to think of different scenarios, entire different stories. It's really important to have good creativity when it comes to D&D.
You should join D&D club to meet new people, but also there's lots of stressful things in our world. There's a lot to be sad or stressed about. I feel like D&D is a way to completely turn your brain off, turn reality off in a way, and just go on an adventure.
I think a lot of being on the fence about playing D&D is oh my god, it's so cringe. But everyone in that room is gonna be just as cringe as you, so you shouldn't really be afraid of joining. It's a lot of fun.
Mead High School's football team just returned from a hard-fought, nail-biting game against Thompson Valley. The Mead Mavericks had the opportunity to play at CSU's Canvas Stadium in Fort Collins.
Being there during the game was completely different. I mean, it was just another field, and the Mead fans showed up, and it was super loud, so that was pretty cool.
In the first half of the game, Mead was down 9 points, but despite the setback, the Mavericks kept their composure.
Us being down 9 points at half was not at all a worry for us. That's how Holy Family went too. It was 9-0 going into halftime against Holy Family, but we've been in that spot before, so we came out. We knew what we had to do.
During halftime, Coach Clapp met with his team.
They really haven't done a whole lot to us except the dumb quarterback sneak. And we all need to come together and realize it's not happening. It's not happening. We're here for a reason. Let's go finish it. Just play your game. Hey, like we've done all year.
Just talked about how we've been down 9 points against Holy Family before we came back and won. We just had that mindset of it doesn't matter, we can come back and keep fighting.
Mead came out strong in the second half, making some critical plays. Charles Baker managed to get an interception, and Noah Roman got a touchdown pass.
We were down 2 scores. That brought it up to a 2-point game. And hearing the crowd go wild after that catch was a really good feeling.
After an intense, spirited game, the score was 14-16, with Thompson Valley narrowly coming out on top. Coach Klatt gave an emotional speech after the game was over.
Listen to me carefully, okay? Listen to me. That is not by far the biggest thing that is going to happen in your life. Upperclassmen, senior guys, I love you guys. You guys are going to go do great things in this world. This will not define who you are. It's just a football game. And you're this close. You're that close. And I love you guys for it. There wasn't one thing that's going to happen on this field that's going to change anything the way we think about you guys. Not one way, okay? I love you guys no matter what. And I wouldn't trade one guy here for one guy there. No way, man. All right? We're going to be better for this, man. And I love you guys. And what an experience, man. This was awesome.
The Mavericks were rewarded for their efforts throughout the season with a trophy, and Christian Heiner was named the most outstanding player for his leadership and efforts.
I'm just thankful that I was able to get it. I was surprised to get it. Typically, you don't get that award on a losing team. I want to thank my players for helping me earn it. I don't look at it as I earned it. I look at it as our team earned it, and I just got the stupid trophy for it. So.
The Mead Mavericks fought hard and are looking to return to state even stronger in the near future. After the game, MavTV got some final remarks from the team as well as the coaches.
Kind of sad because it was my senior year, and it's not the best way to go out, but our group made it to state. I feel like as a team we played good. We just couldn't finish all the opportunities that we were given.
It was pretty heartbreaking because I was on the other side of the field, and when I saw the ball hit the ground and one of our teammates didn't have that, it was like right there in that moment, I figured it was like, there's 40 seconds left on the clock. We have no chance of getting the ball back. Like, game's over.
The biggest thing is I felt for the kids. You know, that last drive when it ended and the clock ran out and everything. I feel for the kids more than anything because some of those seniors have worked their butts off for the last 4 years, and all the underclassmen and everything. I mean, we've been going since June of last summer, and they've been working their butts off. And I feel for those guys more than anything because they put all the hard work into it. But at the end of the day, it's the lessons and what they're going to do once they get out of football and after high school. That's what's more important, is they're going to be able to learn from this and hopefully gain something for the rest of their life.
I was disappointed, started tearing up a little bit last high school game. But I was very proud of our teammates and our team, and I would not choose to play for any other team. So
I mean, there's always going to be emotions after a big game like that, but I mean, we can be proud of what we did as a team. We told ourselves we wanted to be in that position, and we made it happen. So
be as great in your actions as you are in your thoughts.
Hey Mavs, we hope you enjoyed today's episode.
This episode marks the mid-season finale of Season 7 of MavTV.
We're so thankful we get to cover everything happening here at Mead High School.
But now, we need your help.
We would like you, the viewer, to submit your ideas for future MavTV episodes. Scan this QR code or find a flyer around the school to submit any ideas we can cover.
Not all requests will be granted, but if your submission makes it, your name will be in the credits.
Make sure all submissions are about MHS, involving areas or something that involves multiple MHS students, such as sports, theater, different things like that.
Have a great break, Mavs.
This is MavTV.